Hey guys, EVG here, and it's that time again. Nintendo dropped a surprise partner showcase, Nintendo Direct, on this day, October the 28th. Whoo boy. I tried my best not to get spoiled because apparently even Nintendo's uh, not above themselves to, put spoilers just ready for you, even in their notifications. Whew. I saw a couple of things, unfortunately, but I feel like I didn't see the crux of it, which is fine. Now, apparently, they talk about Hyrule Warriors, No More Heroes 3, and Bravely Default 2. So I'm interested in seeing those. Also, just a random thing, but I just got a notification from Steam that Haven will be out on December 3rd. Now, I don't know if that's across all platforms. We'll probably find out. But I know what my December game's going to be. So, cool. But anyway, that's a different story. For now, let's go ahead and start this. Yep. Of course, the COVID warning. Basically just, hey, some stuff has happened. Stuff had to be moved around because stuff happened. Turn it down just a tad bit. There we go. I think that's manageable.
Welcome to our last Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase of the year.
Okay.
Today,
so this is the final one of the year.
Delivering the latest information on games from our publishing and development partners. First, here's an update on the latest installment in the Bravely series from Square Enix, Bravely Default 2. Please take a look.
Alright, Bravely Default 2. Let's take a look.
You are finished, Hero of Light.
Hey, it actually looks pretty good.
I am a Hero of Light, no longer.
The bravery of one must be the bravery of all.
Don't worry. We'll do what you need us to do.
Well, whatever's going on,
Is that?
there's no turning back now.
Hold up. This is me watching too much Xenoblade, but was that, frickin', what's his name? Dougal?
Can't let that happen. He's
Council
all I
Dougal?
have.
Protect! Protect! Protect!
What have I done?
It'll be time for you to wake up soon.
What does that mean? You must find
Looks pretty
that
good.
out.
I tried, like, a few minutes of the demo, and for some reason I just couldn't get into it. But then again, I hadn't even started a battle yet, so I'll probably have to go back and try it again. Unless, of course, they release a new demo,
A hero!
like they did for Octopath. Bravely Default 2. Alright. When's it coming?
4 heroes, guided by the crystals, are united on the continent of Excellent, where an unforgettable adventure brings them face to face with a
The
host
continent of
powerful
Excellent!
You're fairies, aren't you?
Princess, I take what I want, and no one can stop me.
But you cannot stop the inevitable.
So I've heard.
Calamity stuff's just a load of bull that some drongo made up.
Let's meet some of the asterisk holders our heroes will encounter and learn a little more about each of their jobs.
They always come with baggage, that's why they're called asterisk
Vanguard
sold.
Asterisk.
Filthy, stinking rich.
Vanguards like Dag take advantage of their stout defenses in order to protect allies. They can also deliver devastating blows using their shields. Orpheus, bearer of the Bard Asterisk.
Can you even imagine it?
Bards are talented musicians whose melodies can both help allies and hinder enemies. Many of their abilities affect multiple targets, making their presence on the battlefield crucial. Anyhow, bearer of the Beastmaster Asterisk.
Bernard says I have to stop you.
Beastmasters have the power to summon and control monstrous creatures.
Why do Beastmasters always have to
Also
look like...
use their skills to capture monsters.
Always have to look like,
during battle.
I'll say it, Native Americans.
Shirley, bearer of the Gambler Asterisk.
Then either auntie
Or natives in general.
Gamblers tend to have luck on their side, but are also prone to pushing it, risking everything for a moment's glory.
The
Be
gambler,
careful,
huh?
however. The wheel won't always spin in their favor. These are just
Oof.
some of the characters you'll meet in the early stages of the game. We'll be introducing more asterisk holders in the future, so please stay tuned.
This game ain't coming out this year.
We asked fans to provide feedback on the demo released in March 2020,
And
and we received over 20,000 responses to our survey.
But then we're finally getting some news on
Fans
that.
mentioned the difficulty level and the controls in particular, so we're now focused on making those adjustments. A video summarizing the changes that have been made based on the feedback will be posted soon on the official Nintendo YouTube channel.
Okay, so they're doing it just like they did Octopath.
And
Nice.
finally, Bravely Default 2 will launch on February 26th, 2021.
Yep, it is out of this
Pre-orders
year.
Begin
I
today
figured.
on Nintendo eShop. We hope you're looking forward to
Interesting,
seeing
but it's coming out the
lots
same
more
day
of
as
Bravely Default 2.
Mario
And so,
3D World.
Our 4 heroes begin
Interesting.
their adventure.
Alright. I'm excited for next year
Alright.
anyway. So
Let's get into the headlines.
let's do it.
Cultivate your farm and your life.
This doesn't
Long
look
ago,
familiar.
Your pioneering grandfather and his friends founded the charming community of Olive Town. You've always dreamed of living there.
Making sure my volume's good.
And now, you've decided to take over your grandfather's farm. You leave your old life and the city behind to start afresh.
Oh, that's a
in Olive
moped.
Town.
I was about to say
What
motorcycle.
awaits you there is a vast, overgrown, and untamed forest. Cultivate your farm from the ground up in the latest Story of Seasons
Okay.
adventure.
It's a Story of Seasons
Chop down
game.
the mini trees that blanket your land to clear space for your fields.
Alright, it's a Story of Seasons game, I see.
Along the way,
For those of you guys who don't know,
discover
Story
all
of
sorts
Seasons
flora and
used to
fauna
be
in the
Harvest Moon.
forest. You
That's
might even
about
come
the
across
gist of
rundown
it.
facilities. Get fruit and vegetable seeds to grow on your farm, and tame wild livestock that can be nurtured, raised, and given homes. As you cultivate your farm,
So it's basically a
you
new
will do
Harvest
more
Moon
and
game.
discover new places to mine, fish, and forage.
Well, it looks like just Stardew Valley in Harvest Moon
Will
form.
you sow fields as far as the eye can see?
Which ain't exactly a bad
It's a
thing.
massive ranch with lots of barns and coops.
Although,
farm's
to be
layout
fair,
is
you could say
completely
Stardew Valley takes from Harvest Moon anyway.
And if you're looking to socialize, why not get to know the locals?
Okay, this is looking more and more like Stardew
Nurture
Valley,
your
actually.
relationships and wedding bells might be in your future.
Okay, this is just Stardew Valley.
Your farm life awaits.
I mean,
in Story of Seasons,
come on.
Pioneers of Olive Town, cropping up on Nintendo Switch, March 23rd.
March 23rd. Alright.
Survive and thrive in a post-apocalyptic future.
Oh boy, another one, huh? There's a lot of those.
We inherited a wasteland.
There's a lot of
Uncharted
post-apocalyptic
lands of dead
futures out there,
soil
apparently.
And barren rivers.
This is Paradox.
Uniting
So this is
together
a,
was our only option.
what you call it then? RTS? Yeah, this is an RTS
Slowly,
game.
we started to pick up the pieces.
Unlike Paradox, what do they do? RTSs. That's right.
A safe haven in a hostile world. A place where we could start over on a clean slate. Where we would set the rules and choose our own path.
That always works out well. Though they always cut out to the credits before we could really see how well it works. Oof. Surviving the Aftermath. Spring 2021. Interesting.
The fate of the Greek gods rests in your hands.
Immortals Phoenix Rising.
From Ubisoft comes a brand new open-world game based on the world of Greek mythology.
I mean, it was already announced for Switch before anyway.
Explore a vast fantasy world filled with gods and monsters alike. Run, swim, climb,
It looks
ride horses.
interesting
soar
on
across
Switch
the
so
sky.
far. Yeah. Now here's my
Titans using
question.
3 weapons.
Here's my
A
question.
sword for quick hits.
Are they doing anything special for the
axe
Switch
for
version?
devastating blows.
Because when I saw this, I thought immediately, oh, this is a game that would have Kid Icarus content.
change weapons on the fly, and chain powerful attacks
So
with
let's see.
fast-paced combat. By solving challenging puzzles, you'll be gifted with new abilities from the gods, adding variety and versatility to your arsenal. You can also upgrade armor and acquire new skills, giving you complete customization freedom. With deadly battles against legendary creatures and grand encounters with mighty gods on the horizon, a new legend is waiting to be told. Fulfill your destiny when Immortals Phoenix Rising
December
launches on
3rd.
Nintendo Switch December 3rd. Pre-orders begin today.
Okay. Ah, dang. I thought I was going to have some
Here's
Kid
a
Icarus
sneak
content,
peek at
but
some
oh well.
upcoming Nintendo Switch games. Fierce strategy plus epic action equals Bakugan. It's up to you to build
yeah,
this team and
that
duke
one.
it out in high energy battles. You can also
They really want us to play Bakugan, huh?
become the ultimate champion.
I'm
in Bakugan
good.
Champions of Vestroia.
I'm
Coming
good.
Exclusively to Nintendo Switch November 3rd. How are your negotiating skills? You'll need them in Griftlands Nintendo Switch Edition, a deck building
I'll
roguelike
stick
game. Or you
I'll
can
stick
always
to
let your fists
Among Us for
every
my
decision matters
negotiating.
in each playthrough, whether
BSRA
it's the jobs you take,
skills.
the friends you make, or the cards you collect. Explore this gritty sci-fi world on Nintendo Switch Summer 2021.
Okay.
El Presidente is back. The fate
Tropico
of your island
6.
is in your hands. Build and rule your island nation on large
Well, there you go.
archipelagos. Take care of your subjects' needs and send agents to steal world monuments.
Ooh,
Tropico
that
6
doesn't look
lands on
great.
Nintendo
But
Switch
what
November 6th.
are you gonna do?
Begin today.
It's out today?
The ruthless Agent 47 returns, deadlier than ever.
Alright, Agent 47. Persistent high-speed internet required. I see. So we got Mr. Cannaman, Mr. Hitman. Now, which Hitman is this? Actually, I shouldn't even say that, because this was actually one of the things I was spoiled on. This is one of the things I was spoiled on. By Nintendo themselves, by the way. I believe this is Hitman 3. The newest one. Yep, the cloud version. Coming to Nintendo Switch. So Hitman 3, I imagine, is coming day and date to Switch, but it's just going to be the cloud version.
Corruption is everywhere. Can you regain control?
Control is coming to Switch too?
They'll try to stop me.
Interesting. This is probably the cloud version too, let's be real.
But I'm stronger than them.
No, that looks like in-game render.
We're
I can tell because I can see the pixels. Okay, now I'm not sure. Now it's probably, yeah. No, it's probably the cloud version.
Must do.
Yep, persistent high-speed internet required, so it is the cloud version. Control Ultimate Edition
I'm
cloud
the
version.
director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together.
Available now. Okay. Control's out now. Nice.
Get your beam katana ready.
No More Heroes 3, baby!
Oh, my stomach hurts. I need a toilet. Perfect location.
No More Heroes 3.
Hey gamers, today's title is No More Heroes 3. The hero in the middle of the action.
Let's go, Travis.
Touchdown. The legendary assassin who has twice claimed the #1 spot in the assassin rankings.
Let's go, Travis!
In the new No More Heroes 3, what was once a fight between assassins is now a battle to the death on a galactic scale.
Alright. Take on the galaxy's most nefarious superheroes.
But one goal. Just destroy all those nasty aliens. Now, fight.
The Galaxy versus the Hood. I love it.
Awesome. But it's even more awesome if you play the prequels first.
Huh? What?
To the Garden of Madness.
Bring it on. I'll give you a little kiss.
No More Heroes.
What? You got news? Does it have to be like now? For reals? The first No More Heroes is getting ported to Nintendo Switch. Hell
Thanks,
yeah.
Travis. And No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle.
Struggle is coming to the Switch too.
Yo!
It's a drop.
Henshin. Oh, he has a Switch controller. Available later today. What? And No More Heroes 3 coming in 2021. Yeah, this is a No More Heroes announcement already.
We're just about to wrap up this Nintendo.
Yo! Okay, I gotta pick up No More Heroes.
Before we go, we have 2 more titles to talk about from our partners at HAL Laboratory and Koei Tecmo Games.
How?
Perform all sorts of odd jobs. As a UFO,
What's Hal working on? It's the UFO, I think, from Kirby. PartTime UFO.
your mission is simple. Help people. Use your trusty claw to grab, carry, and stack objects. From arranging sweets to fishing
Interesting.
to building a castle.
It's a nice little mini game
all
kind of
sorts
thing.
Part-time jobs. You can finish a job by carrying objects and stacking them.
Ha!
Depending on certain factors,
Cool.
like how you stack them, you might be able to get a higher score.
Nice.
Additionally, by passing a Joy-Con controller
And there's
to a
co-op.
friend, you can perform jobs together. Besides taking on part-time work, there are other modes you can enjoy, including exploring ruins filled with treasure, stacking objects as high as you can, and more.
Interesting. Kirby!
Help the people of this world as a UFO.
Oh, it looks like you could dress them up too.
Part-time UFO launches on Nintendo Switch today.
Yeah, that feels like a game that would launch today. And Hyrule Warriors.
Check.
Ravi and Pura.
Rule 1 of the researcher's code is to never give up.
Above all else, your duty is of the utmost importance.
King Rome of Hyrule. Alright. Let's look at Hyrule Warriors. Link, Mipha, Rivali, Zelda, Impa.
The stupendous chief of the Yiga Clan, Master Koga! Is gonna kill you all today!
Yeah, have fun with that, Koga. Some mysterious happenings here. Uh-oh. Things are getting
I've
quiet.
said enough. The time has come to show you what I'm made of.
Ooh. On Von Meadow? Interesting. Wait, you can control Von Meadow? What? Alright. Ooh. Varu. Oh, man. So you can control the Divine Beasts. Varuta. Varudanya. Varuta, Varudanya, Vameadow. I forget what the camel one was called. Never bothered. Jokes.
Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity.
Okay, that's nice. That's awesome.
Story of the great calamity that occurred 100 years before the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. This game launches soon. But if you're ready to...
Hey, and the demo is out today, baby.
Today. In the demo, you can play all of Chapter 1 and carry over save data to the full game once purchased.
Awesome. I know what I'm doing on Friday, man. Friday's going to be a crazy stream.
Available today. And Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
I mean, I'm going to play the demo beforehand, of course, but...
That concludes
Shoot.
our last Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase of the year. Thank you for watching.
Alright. So there's no more partner showcases this year. That's it. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. No More Heroes. The entire collection is coming to Switch. Or, at least most of it's already out on Switch at this point. We got a couple of cloud games coming over. Now here's what I'm curious about. Here. Hitman 3 and Control are coming to the Switch as cloud versions. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm cool with that. But here's my question, or my issue, as I like to say. Question/issue. What am I trying to say here? My question/issue is that does Nintendo see the need to upgrade their hardware? Now, I'm not saying that their hardware is bad or anything, because, you know, I have made it no secret that I'm a Switch fanboy here, alright? But what I'm saying is that the Switch hardware can't maintain the games that are made nowadays. And, you know, I'm wondering if Nintendo is now keenly aware of that, since they're putting games on there on cloud versions and doing it more so than they have before. Like, sure, they got Immortals Phoenix Rising, right? But even that one doesn't look that great in comparison to the other versions. But, you know, they got Hitman 3 cloud version. They've got, what's it called? They got Control, the cloud version. In Japan, they have Resident Evil 7, the cloud version. And they also have Phantasy Star Online 2, the cloud version. So I'm wondering if they're looking at this and they're being like, we should aggressively upgrade the hardware as much as we can while still keeping the portable form factor. I hope that they're thinking about that. Of course, if that means that the Switch becomes super duper expensive, you know, that might be an ad, but at the same time, I still think portability is worth the cost of admission more so than a stationary system would be. Like, if they released the Switch 2 and it didn't have much of a launch, and a lot of games were coming to the Switch as well, although that wouldn't be the case because the Switch wouldn't be as powerful. But the Switch 2 was probably as powerful, or at least close to, like, let's say the Switch 2 is as powerful, or Super Switch as I like to call it, it's as powerful as the PS4 Pro. As a PS4 Pro. That is a significant power boost, and one that can play, honestly, most games pretty doggone well. Right? So, you know, and on top of that, it would be portable. I'd jump on that. If it was like $500, even if it was $600, I'd jump on that. Because, yeah, it's more expensive. It's as expensive or more expensive than the competition for technically less power, but it's portable. That's it. It'll work around me instead of me working around it. It's portable. I didn't mean for this to be a conversation about a new Switch. Going back to everything that was announced here, the No More Heroes collection, I'm stoked. We finally got our good look at No More Heroes 3. I'm super stoked. Coming to 2021, probably early. I'm gonna guess that it's probably coming like early, like spring 2021 is when No More Heroes 3 is coming out, and I'll be there. In fact, I need to see how much No More Heroes 1 and 2 are. I'm excited. Bravely Default looks pretty good, actually. I think I'll try the demo again and see what it's like, but I imagine a lot of things have changed. And it didn't sound like they were releasing a new one. So, what can you do? Hyrule Warriors demo. I'm going to be playing that on Friday. On stream. Twitch.tv/ElectricVideoGamer. So y'all better be there. That's all I'm saying. Immortals Phoenix Rising looks okay. I already talked about the cloud games. PartTime UFO looks like another cute HAL game. And hopefully, like Box Boy and Box Girl, the HAL game they released last year, it's pretty cheap. Because if it is, I'll look into it. Alright. Now, that's going to be it. So if you'll excuse me, I got some eShop searching to do. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.